So lately I've been relaxing my edges. So if my hair looks a little bit different, it's because I have relaxed edges now. This is brushed, this is not brushed. So I do this part mainly because when I put my wigs on, the edges are gonna look really nice and I won't have to feel obligated to cover my edges, if that makes sense. So the wig I'm gonna be wearing today, I just like washed the lace on this wig, so it's a little bit wet still. But the wig I'm gonna be wearing is this one from Ebony Hair Bazaar. Such nice hair. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. This is my favorite wig of the moment, because the hair is just so silky. I don't know what it is about this company, but the hair is the silkiest. So that's what it looks like when I first put it on. And then it has two clips in the back. First I'm gonna apply primer. I think the primer I'm gonna use today is going to be a combination of two. So I'm gonna be applying, so these are Glam Glow and The Ordinary. This is a silicone based primer, and then this is like supposed to be mattifying, so we're gonna see. I've used both of these primers a few times, but lately I've just been in a mood where I haven't worn primer, and I feel like the sides of my nose have been so dry. My makeup literally for past couple of days has been super patchy, like after I applied powder. So I feel like for the next like couple weeks I just need to start drinking more water and applying more powder, because my skin is like acting up and we can't have that. And I know I don't have nails right now, but I'll fix that later, you guys. Like I said, I've just been not in a very positive mood lately. I don't know. I don't know how to really describe it. I just haven't liked the past few videos that I've recorded. And I feel like when you're not happy with your content, I can't personally put up like half-ass stuff anymore. Like, I want my content to be really good for you guys. So if I'm not happy with it, I have to erase it, you know? So I usually use a Sephora eyebrow brush, but I can't find it right now. So we're just gonna use this Sigma E65 brush for my brows. You see like these two zits? This like shows me that I haven't been drinking enough water for sure. Also, if my eyebrows look different, it's because lately I've been shaving them off like a little bit. Like, so I've been like shaving my eyebrows off a little bit. When your light just dies mid-filming. I can't really see how I look right now, but let me know if you like this lighting. Let me know if you don't. I'm gonna try to change the lighting. One of my lights just died 2 seconds ago, so if the lighting has changed or if you feel like the lighting is not as bright as it was a minute ago, it's because my lighting just died. We're going to conceal the brows and start applying foundation. I think I'm gonna use a combination of NARS and LA Girl, so we're gonna see how this turns out. My dog is at my door right now, like he's really upset because I locked him out of the room, so he's like crying. This is the shade Beautiful Bronze, and then for underneath the brows we're going to use a NARS highlighter. We're gonna use NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. And I might mix this with a lighter color underneath the brow, but we'll have to see. So I've been shaving my eyebrows with razors lately, like with little $1 razors from the beauty supply store, and I really feel like when I do that, my eyebrow hair starts growing back 10 times faster, and I don't like that. So I think I'm gonna start, I really think I'm gonna have to start getting my eyebrows threaded again. The only thing is, the reason I stopped is because they were so, it's so painful to get your eyebrows threaded in my opinion. And so it's like so much easier to like tweeze and like shave your eyebrows yourself. And I always take my concealer onto my eyelid. If you ever are wondering why, it's because this is basically eyeshadow primer for me. Like, even though I might not even wear eyeshadow primer, I always do this. Like, then I'm gonna actually go in with this color and go do the top of my brow. And I really want to go and get those ColourPop concealers, but you know, part of me feels like LA Girl concealers are just as good, so why should I buy the other, like the ColourPop ones, you know? This is not a beauty blender. This is a beauty sponge from the brand Peak Cosmetics, I think. I'll link it down in the description bar below. It's like, people don't understand when you buy beauty blenders, they all are different. The black one's different from the pink one. The tan one's different from the black one. They're all different textures. So in my opinion, this beauty blender is a close dupe to the tan beauty blender. So this beauty sponge from Peak Cosmetics is a really close dupe to the tan beauty blender that you can go out and buy at Sephora. But this one costs $5. So a normal beauty blender costs $20. This beauty sponge costs $5. So I feel like it's something everybody should have. And I always take it and go over the front of my brow area. It just, for me, it helps lighten it up. Like, I don't know if you guys saw what I just did there, but it really, it makes a difference in my opinion. Your girl's mouth feels really, really swollen right now. It's like every time I dab my sponge on the side, it hurts. So I think we're gonna go in with this foundation. This is just MAC's Match Master. And I'm gonna dot it down here. I rarely use this foundation. Rarely. And it's just because it's not a bad foundation. I just don't particularly care for it over, like, when it comes to my other foundations, this foundation is not my favorite. But it's not bad either, so. This one, I really like this one. This is Warm Sand by LA Girl Cosmetics. It's very peachy and pink toned for me, so it's super light for me. But if you've been following me for a while, you know I like light concealer, and you can either love that or you hate that about me. And I also have Biscuit in the NARS concealer, so I'm gonna like do a mix of the two, I think. This is just, for me, my under eye just loves this stuff. So if you don't like having a super bright concealer like the one I'm using right now, just use something closer to your skin tone, or just use a foundation and don't apply concealer. This is never a super necessary step. I like how that looks. And you know what, you guys? I actually don't like contouring my forehead. I do it sometimes, but I prefer to just powder contour. Literally today, I'm just doing random crap right now, but I don't really usually like to contour my forehead. So I'm going in with this MAC Prep and Prime facial oil. It's like an essential oil. I'm literally the tiniest dots because this stuff is so intense. I promise you guys, this like stuff doesn't look as harsh. Like you guys can kind of see that, I would hope, as that everything kind of looks a little bit better and more blended out. Does that make sense? You see what I'm talking about? I hope we do. So I'm gonna be using 2 powders today. The first powder is a powder I've seen Jaclyn use a lot, and it's from the Bakerie, and it's in the shade yellow. And the second powder is from NARS. It's NARS translucent powder in the shade Mountain. These are the caps because I have the product open so I can apply it on my face. I'm mixing 2 powders just so I get the perfect shade that I want. We're gonna leave this powder sitting for a few minutes. But this NARS powder is so nice. It is really nice, to be honest. I'm really hoping my nose doesn't start having a reaction to the powder. So this is the eyeshadow palette I'm going to use. It's the I Love Sarai and ColourPop Chic. It's called Cheeky or Cheeky. And I think I was going to use this shade all over the lid. We're doing super neutral eye with some black eyeliner. So I'm applying this brown shade with this brush all over the lid. And it's such a neutral shade, I can apply it like on my brow bone too, and it doesn't really mess with anything. It just kind of blends really nicely. Then I'm taking my finger, which already has eyeshadow on it, and I'm dipping it into the brush. And packing that onto the eye too. You can achieve the same look by using a bronzer on your eye, but this is what I'm doing right now because I like it. I think it looks good. I'm gonna take this Sigma Line Ace eyeliner and just create a nice wing. I feel like that's as close as they're gonna get. If I keep adding more, I'm going to end up messing something up. Now I'm gonna use the Estee Lauder Pure Color Intense Kajal eyeliner. It looks like this. It's just like an actual eyeliner pencil. I feel like people don't use eyeliner pencils all that often, but I'm going to be using this in my waterline. Now I'm gonna go in and kind of try to blend this out. We're gonna see how that works. I don't know if my eyes are deceiving me right now. I'm pretty sure this is black. Now I'm gonna use a Sigma E30 brush. It's really tiny and pretty. So. I'm not trying to blend it out excessively, but I do want to make sure it's blended out a decent amount, you know? And I just applied a little bit more powder on my nose just to kind of help with that contour a little bit more. So I'm just taking a clean brush. And I'm dusting away all of that powder that was underneath our eyes. Now these are on. I need to apply a couple of things. I need to apply highlighter right now. So we're gonna go in with this Lemonade highlighter palette from Lena Lashes. These are the gorgeous colors. Just use a combination of these. This is pretty. Haven't used this palette in ages, but I usually use my Artist Couture Sugar Daddy palette, and I literally am almost out of it, and I haven't gotten the chance to buy it again, so because I'm being cheap. This one is really pretty. Let me take my I'm taking my fingers and blending it out because I think I added a lot. How you doing? Do you think you added a lot, Jaclyn? Oh, maybe. And I always use my finger to apply this center highlight. Lip liner. This is Charlotte Tilbury Foxy Brown. Now, I personally don't feel like this is super pigmented. Love Charlotte Tilbury, and I love the Foxy Brown lip liner, but it's such a nudie nude that I need something a little bit deeper to line the outside line of my lip, just to make it appear fuller. I don't want my lips to like disappear, you know, so it's really good. It's in the shade Luca, and it's from Lena Lashes. Literally. I feel like it's super pale. I just got this Huda Beauty lip strobe. I think it's in the shade Foxy. Foxy and Foxy Brown, that's cute. So I'm gonna dab literally one dot. Now we're gonna take the Urban Decay All Nighter spray and just spray a little bit on our face. I applied my mascara off camera, if you're wondering. And now I'm going to get into this hair. So now I'm gonna take this eyeshadow quad from Vizart, and I'm gonna take this foundation brush. I'm gonna go back in with the Jaclyn Hill palette into this black color right here. Such a pretty black color, you guys. And I'm just adding a little bit of this black eyeshadow to the top of the wing, just to kind of blend. I got two of these Jaclyn Hill palettes when they launched, and I really think I want to go ahead and do a giveaway with one. Let me know what you think of that, you guys. Like an international giveaway where I give it away to like somebody who lives in like Australia or the EU or. But anyways, you guys, we're done. I hope you guys like this makeup look. I like how this turned out. I don't usually do really intense like eyeliner looks, but I like this to the point where I might start wearing this out in public like a lot more. And actually, let me apply it. I actually love this lip. I love it more. Oh, this Huda Beauty lip strobe. This is pretty, you guys. And I'm not usually into glosses, but this is like nice because it's not super sticky, you know? Anyways, So this is the final look, because I think I did a decent job. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. If you want me to do any more type of like recreation looks, or if you have any video ideas for me at all, leave them in the comments below and I will read every comment. I really am happy with how this turned out overall. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I'll talk to you later.